Thank you, Bethany. As I'm tapping in with all of you tonight on this second Wednesday of December 2025, um, I've got your teams over here. So I work with the angelic, the galactic, and indigenous teams. So mine are on this side, yours are here. And each of you are showing me your lifeline this way at the bottom of the screen. So I can see all the way back to the very beginning what you chose to be or do when you created a soul separated from source or was like, I'm going to go do that. I'm going to go have that experience. I'm going to go have that adventure. Then all the lifetimes up to now and what's projected into your future lifetimes. So we've got access to all of that super fun stuff. All at the same time, I can see your ancestors this way. And they're showing me all the wonderful things that they've passed down to you now that you're holding on to for them. Yes, because when you incarnate, you get this automatic job of clearing it for everybody upstairs, parents, grandparents, on up. And then your karma spins like tornadoes on the sides. Yeah, so we have seven people now. Hi, Al. I think that's famous. Is that Richard Brunson?
Yes, yes, that's right.
Oh,
He was in
cool.
Asia. Yeah, I'm in Malaysia right now,
Yeah, you're in
driving.
Malaysia. Yeah. Is
Okay.
he in there? Is he there with you too?
No, not now. That was 10 years ago, the
Oh,
photo
okay.
when
Okay.
he came to Malaysia. And he didn't come to Malaysia, but he transited in Malaysia, but I went to Singapore to see him. Came for an
Oh,
expo. He was
oh,
the keynote
okay.
speaker.
Okay, cool. So we have Malaysia's in the house. Woo-hoo-hoo. Yay. Oh, I look at those reactions. I love it. You guys are so good. Oh my goodness. This replay is going to be amazing. It may be one of my favorites, Bethany. So Bethany was I say was because she is coming up on her final 30 days or so, December apprenticeship. I had never had an apprentice before until Bethany said, Hey, I think I'd like to do what you do. And I was like, okay, I'm not even sure I know what I do, but you're welcome to. So we got with our teams, and the teams were like, yes, yes, step in, have this experience together. So she and I have traveled together for an entire year. And she's come and down here and slept over at my place here in Florida. Um, Actually, you've been in two of the three condos on the beach. Um, yeah. And so Bethany has been one-on-one. So we meet weekly, actually all the time. And we're on the phone a lot as well because we get a lot of awarenesses on things and we pop them back and forth to each other. And so that allows us to clear it and also have clarity when we come and do these amazing events for all of you. So prepping for tonight. Did you figure out what's the thing that's holding you back this week? What is the one thing, the problem, the issue, the trouble, the challenge? Like, what is, if you had to put your finger on, if you were making a list of all the things that were like going wrong in your life, going sideways in your life, D, all the above in your life. Don't make me laugh. It hurts when I laugh. Look at how big it is. Look at how puffy. Oh my God, that hurts so bad. Yeah. Yeah. So it could be something in a work situation, a family situation, a relationship situation. And since we got together, um, we've had a holiday here in the States, which was Thanksgiving. And I love holidays because I tell all of my peeps that participate, Julia knows, in the quantum receiving center. We meet twice a month. I say, okay, now go get with your family member, trigger them, push all their buttons, just create some chaos. So when we get back together, we can delete it. So that's your homework. So I sent everybody off to Thanksgiving with the homework of creating chaos, pushing buttons, and doing all the triggering. And then we get back together. And so we had a debriefing of, we did a 6 month beta with the Power Hour. And so we have our holiday Christmas party next Wednesday. So we're going to be chatting about that and getting all those great things in. Yeah. So it looks like I can see some things in here that you do have. Is there anyone who's struggling with identifying the like cream that's risen to the top? So this is what the teams are saying, that our body can only receive so much change at one time. Even though we're an infinite being, we are driving a car that's not infinite. It's finite. Yeah. And because we're in a body, it's molecular, biological. It it vibrates a lot slower than we do when we don't have a body. So right now we're a being, source, spirit with a body until we're not, and then we're just a being, source, spirit without a body. Yeah. So right now we're with a body, and the body can only receive so much change at one time. So what happens is the cream rises to the top, and the cream not being the good stuff. The cream is the limitations. So the next level, next layer of limitations comes up and is right in front of you in your reality. It's what you keeps you up at night. It's what shows up during the day. It's what you have lots of thoughts, feelings, and emotions about. Yeah, it's the thing where you feel frustrated, angry, guilty, have some regret. That's the new cream that came to the top. Yeah. So, anybody struggling with identifying what their cream is? What is their top limitation that has come to the top? What is it? Yes, no, maybe. Everybody's got it? Okay, awesome. So go ahead and put it in the chat. What is it for you? Um, and I can actually see what that is for you. And by you being willing to take a look at it, name it, identify it, and write it, it's ready to go. So we don't have to dig too far. I love it. Wahoo! Yeah. So go ahead and put in the chat. What is it? And you can do like bullet points. Some people will say, you know, work, money, coworkers, colleagues, time, they may list. So there may be like one title and then there may be like, A, B, and C underneath it. And that's totally fine too. If you feel as though there's more than one thing, or there's like one thing's in the middle and then there are some spokes to your limitation on your wheel of limitation that's keeping you rolling in limitation. Yeah, that. Nice. Yeah, because what we're going to do is we are going to, how many people thought they were coming here just to let their one thing go? Julia, Lisa, cool. So I have got a breakthrough news for you. You will be not only receiving your clearing, but you'll be receiving everyone else's clearing at the same time. Yes, Vladimir. Yes. Yes. I love it. So if this is your first time here today, go ahead and put in the chat, first time. You're a first timer. If this is your first time with us on a second Wednesday, first time. Lisa, first time. Awesome. I love it. I love it. Manny's first time. Woohoo. Dagmar's first time. Al's first time. Wow. Vladimir, you may be the only, oh, and Al. Oh no, Al said it's his first time too. Vladimir, congratulations. Round of applause for Vladimir. Woo-hoo-hoo. Yes, Vladimir, this is his second time, right, Vladimir, or third? Second, second time. What, maybe more? Who knows? Yay. Up. Lots of applause from Dogmar. Yeah. See, we're impressed that you've actually come back for more. More abuse, more, more getting kicked to the curb. I love it. Okay, cool. So, of the things that you've placed in the chat, the problems, challenges, issues, complications, all of those, go ahead and close your eyes and bring them up. So bring up those limitations, bring up the visualization as you close your eyes. Bring up the conversation with the person, bring up the frustration you had, bring up the desperateness that you were feeling. Bring it up. Yeah. And now that you've found it, go ahead and ask your body to show you where you're storing it. Ask your body to show you where you're storing this complication, problem, challenge, issue, trouble. Keeping your eyes closed, raising your hand, let me know when your body has shown you where it's holding on to that for you. Okay, cool. Now that you know where it is, go to that body part and talk with the body part and ask and find out what emotion is holding it in place. What emotion is holding that problem in that body part? And keeping your eyes closed, go ahead and give me a thumbs up when you've identified, you've discussed, you figured out, you talked about your body part expressed. Yeah, you got it maybe in your head. What that emotion is that's connected to that body part. Yeah. Yeah, that's connected to that problem. All right, cool. Everybody take a deep breath in, out on three, and you can open your eyes and be back with me. One, two, three. Nice. Julia's already yawning. Bethany, too. When you yawn, cough, burp, pass gas, you are eliminating unconsciousness from the body. And then some people have superpowers like Julia and Bethany, where they will clear it for all of us too. Thank you very much, ladies. Yes. The thing is that they tend to clear it for their family members, their friends, people around them, Mother Earth. Yeah, at the same time. Yeah, super duper clears. All right, cool. So go ahead in the chat and let me know body part where your problem is, yeah, hanging out. What body part, where is the problem being stored in the body? And then dash what the emotion is that's attached to it. Yeah. So while everyone is putting that in the chat, you guys can unmute. Let me know, were you surprised to find out the body part where this problem, challenge, trouble was being stored and or the emotion that was attached to it? Or did you pretty much have an idea? Anyone surprised? No. You guys kind of already knew sort of where it was being stored and being held and the emotion with it. All right, cool. You guys are like, hey, you are hot dogging it this month. I love it. So let's I'm telling you, they get smarter and faster, Dogmar, every month. It's amazing how this works because we are quantifying all of the super fun stuff. Um, all right, so Al said his tummy. And the problem is stress, and stress is being held in your stomach area. Lisa has grief behind her heart. Yep. Tired behind Dagmar's ours. Guilt of not being enough behind or with Julia's heart. Yep. And Manny said head and knees, confusion and indecision. Yeah. Yes. Does that make sense? Right? So there's two things with this that they're like, it's a resource, a tool that you're going to be able to take this moving forward. So one is when you start to feel your body hurting, pain, discomfort, swelling, anxiety, any of those kind of things, your body is giving you information. Yeah, that's how our body talks to us. So it'll give us subtleties along the way until it doesn't anymore. And then it's going to do a lot worse to get our attention. So, like, a throb turns into a headache, turns into a migraine. Yeah. Like inflammation or swelling turns into inflammation, turns into pain. You kind of get the process. So your body will give you small, light, soft alerts. And then when we don't acknowledge it or ask about it or check in with it, thank you, Bethany, more the body takes the next step to get your attention. And then finally it's like, I need to make a doctor's appointment. Like there's something going on here. Yeah. So it's interesting that the event that is showing up in our life represents an emotion that we have. So for Manny, because he doesn't feel, or he feels he has confusion and indecision, his knees um, and his head is giving him, okay, so this is just me, but I just got the song when we were a kid. Head, shoulders, knees and toes. Do you remember that? Head, shoulders, knees and toes. Yeah. So your body would like you to have more movement. Your body's yes, and you're laughing.
Yeah,
So did you already like nail that, Manny? Like,
I had not put it together until now.
oh, okay, cool. So see, this is how you can decipher and get more information from your body and from your life. So what happens is because your body is giving you indications and you've got the emotion that's attached to it, then that's showing up in your life. So for indecision, it's showing up, with your head and your knees giving you discomfort, it's showing up as indecision in your life. And that's the emotion that's attached to it. So we're going to delete that for you. Um, how many other people have indecision or confusion in their life as well? Vladimir. Just Vladimir. Oh, Lisa. Okay, cool. Yep. Sometimes hard to make a decision. Yeah. Al, you too. Okay, cool. Yeah. So it's a good thing, Manny, you came and you brought this up because now all these other people are going to be cleared as well. And every time you're willing to give up a point of view about something, you're freeing up hundreds of thousands of other people. So that's how we are positively quantum changing the world. And it all starts with us. Yes. Yes. Awesome. So Al has a lot of stress happening and it's in his tummy area. So stress is not an emotion, though, Al. Stress is like an activity, like we're stressful. What is the emotion that creates or what is the activity that creates the stress? Yeah, what is the feeling? So, for instance, someone can be like angry or frustrated, and that makes them stressed. And then that shows up as problems in their abdomen or their tummy area. So, if you had to pick an emotion that is creating the stress or the problem that's creating the stress, what would that be for you? And I know you're working in the chat with us, so I'll let you pop that in there. Um, oh, anger. Yeah, I kind of knew that. That's why I said anger. Anger, yeah, being angry. So being angry creates stress, and stress shows up other people creating issues. Yeah, yeah. So that's interesting. Did I ever share what the meaning of the word issues is? Would you like to know what the true meaning of issues are? Okay, cool. Come close. Get close with me. So if you have an issue, or if someone says that they have an issue with something or someone, an issue doesn't actually belong to you or belong to them because it was issued to you or issued to them. Yeah. So it doesn't belong to you. So guess what you get to do? Let it go, let it go, let it snow. Yes. Yes, Al. Woohoo! Bethany, remind me, we should get the Frozen song so we can play the Frozen. Let it
Let
go.
it go. Let
Let
it
it
go.
go. Because us
Love
saying it just is not
it.
doing justice.
Nobody comes to listen to us sing in the history of
No,
no
they do
one.
not. No, no, they do not. Okay, cool. So Al, I'm glad that that resonated with you. And I'm glad you all got to learn that. So if you've got clients, family members, the minute somebody says issue, it was issued to them. So either we took it on voluntary, we're like, yeah, yeah, I can handle that. I can take that. I'll do that for you. I'll carry that around for a little, 700 trillion years. No problem. I got it. I got it. Like, no problem. I'm that powerful in a bag of chips. Manny's going to fall asleep on us tonight. It's okay, Manny. You're going out. I get it. Your teams are like, just take him out, Susan. Get his consciousness out of the way so we can go in and do that. We can just go in and do it. So if you go out, Manny, fear not. He's like, bring it. Dogmar, she's got snoozing Z's up there for you. So cool. All right, let's see. So yeah, so Dogmar's talking about behind her eyes being tired. Yeah, so it's interesting behind the eyes because guess what's behind the eyes?
The brain?
Yes, before you get to the brain.
Third eye?
That's in the middle. So it's your optic nerve. Your eye leads to the optic nerve that's right back there. Your eye actually sees everything in reverse. And it's mirrored on the back of your optical nerve back there. And then it's projected out as look at me, my wand, as being reality, but it's not. It's the illusion that our optical nerve is projecting out that you see and then you judge. So, how hard are you working on a scale of 1 to 10? How hard are you working at creating your reality. 1 being not at all. 10 being pretty much all day long. And you can't pick 5 because that's the chicken answer.
Well, I'm trying to understand the question because up to 2 days ago, I
Uh-huh.
would say 10. Right now, probably around 2. I'm literally taking time off.
Bethany called it. She went up with the deuce.
Oh,
She's
there you
like,
go.
deuce. Manny says 6 and 7 for him. Yeah. How many other people are feeling tired right now? And how many people are working on their reality? Yeah, like full-time jobs, 24/7. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah. Dogmar, thank you for coming. Look at how many other people are like right up there with you.
Hello,
You're,
workaholics.
yes, yes, yes. We're like playing Texas Hold'em where we're like all in with all of our chips. Al's a night owl. I am too, Al. You know, it's so interesting. My son is as well. And when everyone else around us would get quiet and go to sleep, like the condo, the community, the housing development, wherever we are, when they all got quiet, that's when we were able to like out create this reality like magic. Yeah, super fun. So I get it, Al, when you say night owl. It's like that's when is like your best time for creating. So, Dagmar, you're saying 2 now, but it was 10 like 2 days ago, right? Because you're taking some time off, you're on vacation?
No, that's the problem. I'm not on a vacation, but I'm still taking time out, which is not
Okay.
normal for me.
Okay.
So I am sitting here thinking like, I don't know, do I like being lazy or should I be upset about this? I'm having mixed emotions. Not sure I need to be upset with myself or enjoy it. I'm like, I don't know which way it swings.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like, because we're taught to punish ourselves. And we're taught that not working means you are lazy. And so lazy has its whole set of limitations that come along with it. And if you're not only not doing anything, then you're not productive. And if you're not productive, then you can't be making money. And if you're not making any money, then you're wasting your time. And if you're wasting your time, then you're being a fool. If you're being a fool, so you see that rabbit hole we just launched ourselves in? We just went head first, like, woohoo! And our arms went back like this. You're like, slip and slide, here we go. Woohoo! Y'all did it.
For me, it's more, I am always very passionate about what I do.
Uh-huh.
So I never see it at work.
Uh-huh.
And right now, I just got tired. So if
Yeah,
I
it's
don't feel
not,
passion, I don't do it.
yeah,
But
it's not about you though.
so what is it?
It's about your body.
Oh, yeah, I tend to torture it. I'm like, why
I
can't you
got the
get on
memo.
board?
I got the memo. Yeah. So it's like it's everywhere. Like we're actually the being, we're not the body. So your body's the one that does the work. Your body's the one that has the fun. Your body's the one that wears the clothes. Your body's the one that gets tired, not you. Yeah. So a lot of times, and it's called bastardization, it's when you misidentify and misapply a word to that has a meaning that's different than what it actually is. So for us, it would be that we are the body. And it's not, it's like even though you have the point of view that it's not work, you still have the work program running.
I'm confused. Say that again.
Yeah, because When it's your thing, you can't hear it. So that's why that's exactly what they say. They're like, can you say that again? Yeah. So even though you don't look at it as being work, even though you don't call it work, even though you have a different belief or perspective about it, you still have the work program running.
Is that good or bad?
Well, the work program, yeah. See that rabbit hole we just all launched ourselves?
Yes, let's go. I'm
We
ready
all
to
just
dive in.
slip and slide. Yeah,
I love
Vladimir,
it.
I love
Let's
it.
keep digging, Susan. I'll bring the excavator. You remember, I'm coming from construction industry. What do you need? Bulldozer, excavator, you need crane.
Yes, yes. We're gonna light up some dynamite.
Let's do it.
Yes, right here, sister. Right here.
Okay.
Yes, yes. I love it. I love it. So a lot of times our reality is showing us the things that we aren't willing to acknowledge. So
I'm
help
looking for
me,
explosion.
giving you bombs, girl. All of a sudden you bombs. Oh my
There
goodness.
you go.
I love it.
I've got my own.
She's bombing herself. I didn't even know there were those icons, by the way. I just see the ones that are like the balloon, the smiley face, the, little celebration thing. That's it. Like y'all are finding some really good ones tonight. I love it. Yeah. So it's not just you, Dagmar.
So let's
Oh,
let's go back to the rabbit hole. All right, what's
yeah.
going on?
Yeah. So the hippity hop. Easter's not till April. So the thing is that our reality. So you're tired, you can feel it behind your eyes. You were a 10 with work, now you're a 2. You still have the awareness that you're tired. The work program is still running in the background, even though you don't perceive what you do as work. You're passionate about it, you love it. Anything you do more than, well, I don't know. So they say 8 hours a day. Julia, 8 hours, right? Not 24 hours, Julia? 23 hours? 23. Okay. Julia works about 23 hours a day. And it is with a time limit. Like she's got a date, a due date. That was so interesting because the due date is opposite than the deadline. She's laughing because she knows what I'm going to say. So when I was producing the TV series, everyone's like, well, what's the deadline? Well, when is it due by? What's the deadline? Due date is babies. Deadline is you die on the line, like your project dies, right? So I was like, yeah, let's go with the due date, not the deadline, because we're going to create something, we're going to birth something in. So everywhere you guys are functioning from, doing work from, doing business from, saying this is the deadline, this is yeah, the absolute, the hard stop, as people would call it. Boom. Now you have a new possibility that's generative, creative, and will bring forth something different. So cool. So Lisa, I'm looking for yours, sister.
But so Susan, did we solve this? I'm slightly
Yeah, we're
confused.
going to clear them all. We're going to clear them all
Okay,
at the
gotcha.
same
So
time.
before you move on, I just I don't know if
Uh-huh.
I'm responding to someone's energy on a call, but I've been feeling like the jawline, like when you were talking, like literally it was coming at me here. Is that
Her
related?
jaw. Yeah, she just
My,
had.
A what?
Go ahead, Susan.
Sorry, my internet constantly goes in and out. So
oh, that's okay. So
I was
yeah, I
going
was
to
just,
ask you to clear that because clearly I'm having a hard time conversing with
yes.
you.
Are you?
Hmm.
It's going in and out for you? because
Yep.
you're not skipping for us. Like you have a
Yeah.
clear
No, it's just when you speaking to me, it was constantly disappearing.
hmm. Things that
Yeah.
make you go, hmm.
Isn't that
Yeah,
interesting?
it is interesting.
Our old
Hmm.
friends.
Yeah. We go way, 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 way back.
Yeah. So
Wow.
anyway, what was about the jaws? Is that because I'm feeling your teeth?
So I had work done on this side. I went in for a cleaning and they were like, "We need to do a deep cleaning this time." And I'm like, "A what now?" They're like, "A deep cleaning." And I'm like, "What's the difference between a cleaning and a deep cleaning?" They're like, "Anesthesia." Like Novocaine. I was like, "Oh, okay." So, yeah, I got shot up here.
All right.
It's a
So
little
good. So that was yours. So that's on me for picking that up.
yeah, and when you feel those things, ask, truth is this mine? Because what happens a lot of times is the words we get, the feelings we get, they don't even belong to us. They belong to someone totally different. We're just processing it, like the yawning. Yeah, like the sneezing. So, Lisa, I'm popping over to you, girl. So, grief and it is hanging out behind your heart. Yes. Yes. We got our grief girl here. Bethany is our expert grief counselor. She does grieving differently. So, Bethany, would you like to take this one and kick it to the curb with Lisa?
You know, grief, Lisa. She had a question also. She says uncertainty about talking with her siblings after going no contact a few months ago. That was Lisa's question.
Say that one more time.
Uncertainty about talking with my siblings after going no contact a few months ago.
Okay, so
That's
that's the
that.
trigger.
That's the grief right there that I'm getting.
So it's
Is it
loss of contact with siblings.
is that correct, Lisa?
No, it's what may happen when I do talk to them.
So the uncertainty of like what the response will be. Were you
Well, what my response will be to what they have to say.
Oh, okay. So the other way around. Manny, you have that too going on?
I was just wondering, so is that really grief or is it anticipating grief?
Well, I think it's already happened, so
Oh,
I
What
don't,
if you
it'll
what
never
if
be
you
the
by
same. So
what if you by having a point of view about it and you've created it?
perhaps.
Hmm, that's
Were you
interesting.
were you the one who did the full stop on the communication?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
That's interesting because I'm mirroring that in my reality. I totally did a stop. I'm talking about not playing, not willing to shrink, not willing to even try to get an answer. You gave me an answer by your
Mhm.
actions, and I'm just going to
Mhm.
choose. Because what's the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different outcome. So, for me to have a new possibility to come into my field, I had to choose something differently. So, what better way was for me to choose something different to honor myself? You know what? I don't have to play in this realm because I sensed and felt, oh my gosh, this is like dropping my energy, my frequency. I'm not, this is not fun. I don't really, I'm not having fun with this. This is trying to make me wrong or make me feel bad or blame, shame, guilt, grief, less than, not enough, unworthiness. So, you know what? I'm going to choose something different and I'm just going to be like, okay, allow him to choose what he chose, but I'm going to choose something different for me. And I'm going to tell you what, it's been so much fun not having the need to figure it out. It's just like, you know what? This is how I can honor myself.
Hmm.
This is what feels good for me. And leave it at that and rock with that.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. That's Bethany's little say so.
You rock,
But,
Bethany.
but the longer it's been, the more I feel that way. At first, I thought like, oh, we'll talk about this next week, but then I started to feel my peace and I don't really care to know. what they have
And
to say or anything. So
there's an acronym for family.
Hmm.
Have I shared that with you guys before?
Mm.
No. Would you like to know what the acronym
yeah.
stands for? Okay, get your paper out and your pen. Here we go. F, fucked up. A, and. M, mainly. I, interested. In. L, limiting. Y, you.
Bingo.
You are welcome. So here's the thing. The thing about the family, it's like it's not the way it's done here in reality. Like blood is thicker than water. You know, if everyone leaves, like you've always got your sister, family will always be there for you. No, 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 no. That's programming. It's like, look, does this work for me? Yes or no? No, I'm out. Whether it's family or not. My sister, my Thanksgiving, I'll tell y'all, I, I must have been pushing some trigger buttons. I mean, she just learned that day that like her dog is actually the first time it was a human before it chose to be in a dog body. First time in the dog body. This dog, he is a retriever. He is big. Like he will knock you down and he sucks on a blanket and carries a blanket around and sucks on it and pushes it up into like a little nipple kind of a thing and then sucks on it. Everyone watches it and think it's the funniest thing. I was like, owner, my sister, like the dog, owner and dog, of course you two matched. I'm like, when you were a kid, you used to suck your thumb and carry your blanket around. I'm like, that's what your dog is doing. You, your dog, you're a perfect match. She was like, I never thought of it that way. I go, yeah. And and he's like not having a good go around this first time in the dog body. Like he's already considered older. Yeah, but he's still sucking on the blanket and carries it around. Yeah. So I get what you're talking about with family, and she could not hear that. She was just like, okay, Susan, enough. I was like, just saying, if you'd like to know anything else, just let me know. I'll get with your dog. Yeah. So with family, you we were never brought up that you had a choice, right? Like you were brought up that like, hey, that's your brother. That's your big brother. That's your big sister. That's your little sister. Like they're supposed to take care of you and you're supposed to take care of the ones underneath you. Like you all have a job, a role, a responsibility, and an obligation until it turns into abuse. And then it doesn't work anymore. So, did you know that you'll actually create your own family through friends and colleagues and people that match your vibration? Because here's the thing. Come in. I'm gonna tell you some more secrets. Get close. So you chose your parents for an experience that they were going to give you for your soul's evolution. And your brothers and sisters chose your parents for their own experiences for their soul's evolution, which has nothing to do with your soul's goal. You came here for your own thing. You got your own thing going on, sister. It's not theirs. Yeah. So we're going to clear all of that. Would that be okay with you?
Yes.
All right. Yes, having it. We are having it. Whew. So, Vladimir, since you're the only one who's been here twice, what did it feel like after the second Wednesday last month? Thumbs up. Was it immediate? Like you could feel it right on with us? Al's giving a thumbs up too. Cool. And the next day as well, right? Yeah. And that's the magic. It's like the cream rises to the top because the body can only receive so much shifting and changing. We take that cream off. Everything that's ready to go, we drop it. And then in 2 weeks, this is going to be the option if you guys would like to join us for every other week. So twice a month, we get together. It's a smaller group, more inclusive. Julia, you've been on it. Is there anything you'd like to say about the Quantum Receiving Center, aka used to be the Power Hour?
I don't have my mouse, so I have to do it with my fingers, and they don't work so well. So
Unmute.
it makes it's work, but it's so much fun, right, Dagmar? It's, but the power hour has always been interesting and insightful, and that's why I've enjoyed it and beneficial too.
Yeah. Thank you, Julia, for that. It's like it comes at the exact time. Like we were all divinely guided here. We were all brought here to eliminate the cream that's risen to the top. What we found is when we meet twice a month, we start to track. I was going to say, Bethany, would you like to explain how that works?
Yeah, it's pretty amazing because when we get in these groups of, I mean, each month they're just filling up, and what we found through it is that people are coming back with multiple stackable wins. I mean, their creations, their experiences, their quantum field is absolutely getting shifted because they're choosing something different. They are removing the stuck energy and allowing the new to come in, and it is, for Susan and I, her and I will get off the power hour call, and it's just, we're so excited to see the transformations, and each month we're just blown away at the stackable wins. So for us it's just amazing to see. So yeah, a lot of fun.
Yeah, we were testing. That's what the angelic realm asked us to do was to, keep your one-on-ones, but like actually create a quantum with more people together. So we did it. We did a beta for 6 months, and it was really after the first month. It was like the third session. So you do two 1 month, and then that next one, we were like, wait, what was that? What was that? And so they were saying this happened, and then this happened, and then this showed up, and then this thing, shifted after that. And we're like, wow, that's a stackable win. They're like, yeah.
And then also what we have also found is that when we are gathering twice a month, we are quantum entangling. We are sharing our energy, our frequency, our vibration. So when Susan and I shift things, when we come together, we're entangling and our frequency, you are then therefore feeling, healing. And it's just a lot, we're just blown away up by it. So yeah, we thought, well, let's keep on creating this and see how many other possibilities can come in. Yeah.
Thank you, Bethany. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. It was so amazing too, because we noticed that in the beginning, that first month, what they were putting in the chat, because it's almost like what we do here, but it's different. Um, but they were putting in the chat a lot had to do with money, 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 lack of money, not enough money, money problems, money issues, money challenges. Man, he's sleeping. Almost, almost sleeping. Almost. Shh.
I still have money problems, even if I ignore the money problem talk.
Yeah. So it switched. There was not their ask, after that first month, about month and a half. And it just shifted and just changed. So Beth and I were talking, it's like we would love to offer you guys the opportunity to come play with us in that container twice a month. And I think Bethany has the link for it. Now, let me tell you why we're dropping it now. So we're giving this to you now because when I start doing the clearings, people get loopy. Like the third dimension decision making is kind of like, what? What was that? What happened? What? Like, hmm, everything's different now. So before we get to that loopy point, that loopy point, when we when we shift everything in your reality, we knock you out for the night. We definitely are dropping this in there for you. And at the end, after we do the clearings, if you have questions about it, we'll go over it. If you'd like to stay, you can. If not, just copy this link, text it to yourself, so you have it, or email it to yourself so you have it, because you can get your party started. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff in there that's happening that's even more fun. All right, so we're going to get the clearing started. Does anyone have a question before we kickstart that? Dagmar?
So I have a question that's a little bit unrelated, and I don't know if now is the time,
Yes.
unrelated to clearing. Now is the time to ask or later.
Yes.
Okay, so I came here specifically because out of all the people I know, you are the only one who probably know what's happening. So I was, and I have some idea, but I would love to just run it by you. I was walking a dog late at night around 11 p.m. And I live in a residential community. Lots
Yeah.
of dogs, cats that we allow to roam and come back home when we want to. Kids, young professionals, older people. Unfortunately, we got an influx of young, irresponsible people,
Mm,
and they tend to showcase their cars by driving 50, 70 miles per hour in a residential zone
yes.
because we don't have bumps.
Right. The speed bump.
So I was walking my dog and I see this car passing by literally at 70 miles per hour. And I got so angry that he
You
could
threw your
kill.
dog at the car.
Hmm?
You threw your dog at the car?
Did he throw a dog in a car?
No, I said you threw your dog at the car.
No.
Stop. Just kidding.
So anyway, as he drove past, the part of me thought about the danger that he puts everyone into. And it's late at night. It's essentially black. We don't have light at 6 p.m. in Texas.
Hmm.
So I suddenly left my body,
Hmm.
appeared in front of his wheel, and I looked at him and I see him because unknowingly I know. I know what he looks like. I know who he is. I know how old he is. I looked at him and I said, if you don't slow down, you're going to kill somebody. And then I came back into my body and it freaked me out because not so much that I did it, but I am really strict on divine sovereignty and allowing everyone to experience reality that he wants to or she wants to.
Uh-huh.
So I actually was very unnerved because I couldn't figure out, was it okay that I did that? Was it not okay? Was I messing with his soul path? It, or didn't I? And then this projection, I mean, I've done bilocating for myself on my own journeys, but this time I bilocated in a response to a car driving by. So that part, like, I don't know how to interpret that.
Hmm. So everywhere we are not in gratefulness. So gratefulness is the highest vibrational frequency you can resonate at here on planet Earth right now. Just gratefulness sits just below God's consciousness. Bethany's got our chart, the energy chart. Just above death is anger, rage, fury, hate, blame, shame, regret, and guilt. That's how close to death you are. So when you are asking yourself, did I do the right thing? Did I not do the right thing? Did I mess something up? That's polarity. So that's keeping you stuck in the third dimension duality. So the question you would ask is truth, is that was what was required at the time?
Of me or of him?
Both of you. Like truth, did you, because you guys could have already like decided to have this experience together before you got here. You agreed to give him the experience and he agreed to receive the experience for his soul's evolution. So those are the questions that you could start asking that would give you the awareness of what that was versus going to conclusion that was wrong, that was right, I shouldn't have, I should have, that back and forth kind of a thing. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and I did get sensation that maybe I had an agreement to warn him.
Yeah, you didn't even have to think about it. You already had the agreement and you did it. And you're like, okay, done.
Okay.
Check.
And as far as, floating out of your body like this, I know you do that. So, you don't? You do. You're giving me
No, I'm like, I will never admit to it. There's a lot of things I will never admit to.
not for attribution, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I
But you
plead the
see, I
fifth.
knew who to ask, so clearly it has been attributed. Um, anyway, so any ideas any comments on what I should pay attention to, not pay attention? Um,
I
it's
would be in the
definitely
question.
different. Hmm?
Pay attention to for what aspect?
Just in general, for somebody who starts doing that, because it's certainly one thing when I do a journey and I have
Uh-huh,
a sensation of being in two places at the same time.
uh-huh.
But this was, not a meditative state. This is just literally walking on the street. So I guess what surprised me is that it was in completely real 3D experience.
Yes. 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 Now you're getting it. Yes, you don't have to be in a meditative state. That is a natural state of being, is being able to bilocate. A lot has to do with you need to get into theta and be alpha and delta brain waves and then project and intend. And that's the third dimension programming on how to do that. Yeah.
All right, awesome. Thank you.
Yeah. You are being your infinite self. And you were upholding your part of the agreement that you had made with him. So check, like,
Check and
woo,
move on.
check, right?
I'll
Next.
send him a check to pay for everyone he didn't kill.
Yes. No,
I'm
isn't
like,
that
buddy, you owe me.
right? Isn't that more fun, Dagmar, than like making yourself wrong for going there and doing that and infringing on his thing? I'm like, wait a minute. What's the truth here? So truth, and then you got it. You were like, look, I agreed to give him that experience. Yeah, he
Well,
asked for it.
yeah, but it is, kind of borderline because I just wanted to make sure that I didn't do it out of anger, is because if I did, I would not appreciate it about myself.
So your anger is what created the energy for you to bilocate.
Yeah, hopefully next time it's going to be something more joyous.
Yeah, it's just what was required this time. You know what I mean? Like you're very powerful, Dagmar, like very, very powerful. And you're stepping into like what the being can be here in the third dimension, which is beyond what we ever were taught or thought possible. Congratulations. Woo, woo,
Well,
woo.
thank you. If you ever want to have a course on all these magical things, I mean,
Okay. Okay. Actually, that's so funny you mentioned that because Bethany and I are creating these conscious classes for next year. And manipulating weather. Like we're going to teach you guys like a lot of the stuff that nobody is talking about. Yeah, manipulating matter, weather, all kind of fun stuff. We're going to be bending spoons and forks with
I'm
our
in.
yes, yes. I taught that class 70 miles an hour on the highway. Go, go. I can't- see, I'm telling you, you guys, you gotta join our small groups.
That has to be out of body, is why you did that.
Y'all, I kid you not. Like, you think this is fun? We have a lot of fun. Yes, Al.
Yes.
Yeah. So,
I wish I was that car next to you going down the highway and you're driving going 60 with your leg bending spoons as you're driving. That would have been hilarious. I hate I missed that.
yeah, it was recorded for the woman. So, anyways, these kind of things just show up. So, yeah, so that link will give you an opportunity to come have some of that fun with us, with Julie and Bethany and I. Um, okay, cool. So, Manny, did you have a question? You raised your hand when Dagmar raised her hand? Nope, you got it.
I'm
Okay.
good. Thank you.
Okay, awesome. Okay, everybody. So we're gonna shift and change this with breath. So I'm gonna have you take a deep breath in a minute. You're gonna hold on to it. I'm gonna call up Julia already. I love it. Already, she's processing it out for us. We're gonna call up the energy of the limitation, and then when I say out on three and it leaves, you're gonna blow out. Yeah, yeah. So your teams are all plotting. They're all like, you know what's so funny is does anybody play poker here or play cards or know how to play gamble at all? Julia? All right, Julia. So they're all holding a hand of cards for each of you, like each of your team members, and they're going, okay, I'm first. What do you have in your hand? Oh, I got a pair of kings. I'm like, what? What are you guys doing? Like, I got a pair of kings. He goes, oh, I got aces. Oh, I got three of a kind. Like, who's gonna get their clearing first? Y'all's teams are hysterical this month. Oh my goodness. All right, well, we're just gonna like roll it out of the gate. Go with the flow. So take a deep breath in. I love it. Hold on to that breath for me. We're going to call up all the limitations that you currently have now in the past, present, and what's projected into your future. So all the thoughts, feelings, and emotions you have about not being enough, not being strong enough, not being smart enough, not being pretty enough, yeah, not being powerful enough. Yeah, everywhere you've abided by the rules, everywhere you sat in polarity, everywhere you did the right thing, made a good choice. Yeah, got the right answer. Out on three and it leaves. One, two, three. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. So, anybody feel something with that in the body? Anyone feel like waterfalls going off? Your angelic wings pop out, things leaving through your feet, up through your head. Yes, no, maybe, huh? And he's like, abso-fucking-lutely, yes. All right. Cool. Everybody take another deep breath in. Cool. So, truth, all of the oaths, vows, fealty, communities, blood oaths, promises, contracts, swearings, and agreements that we've made with others, that others have made with us throughout all time, space, place, dimensions, realities, universes, non-universes, multiverses, omniverses, known and unknown, said and unsaid, acknowledged and unacknowledged, out on three, and it leaves. Rescind, revoke, recant, reclaim, renounce, denounce, destroy, and out on three. One, two, three. Yes. That just separated. all of you from all of them that were holding all of the responsibilities, obligations, personalities, yeah, form, structure, and significance together. Yes. 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 Nice. Okay, take a deep breath in. Yeah. Cool. Anything that aligns and agrees and resists and reacts. Yeah, to your thoughts, feelings, and emotions, everywhere you've been made wrong, everywhere you've been made right, everywhere you decided someone else was wrong, somebody else was right, everywhere you decided that that was important, that that was significant, that you'd remember that, that you'd hold on to it, and you gave it to your body to hold in place for you, and your body stored it at the cellular level, all those thoughts, feelings, and emotions out on three, and it leaves one, two, three. Yeah. Yeah, nice. Take another deep breath in. Yeah, so all this cream that's risen to the top, all the problems, troubles, issues, challenges that you've made significant, important, yes, that you've deemed real, right, and relevant at this time, in this life, in this dimension, everywhere you feel compelled, everywhere you've been provoked, everywhere you've been perpetrated on, everywhere someone has projected towards you, all of that in a bag of chips, out on three, and it leaves one, two, three. Yeah. It's getting lighter, isn't it, people? we, yawning, people are rubbing their eyes. Look at this. You're going down. Bag of chips. Yeah, that's my stuff with things, with energy. Like when you get, okay, so I'm 57 and there's like that menopause thing, and I don't always can't really get the word. And I'm like, the stuff with the things. So all of that in a bag of chips with energy is my stuff with the things. Like I'll just hit my son on the arm, or Bethany, Bethany, the stuff with the things. She's like, oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah. So these are just words, but it's the energy that's being brought up and eliminated. Nice. We still have some more. We still have some hands here that they're trying to play. Yeah, they haven't gone all in yet, so we're not done yet. Take a deep breath in. Take that deep breath in. Fill those lungs nice and full. Yeah. So all of the always and nevers that you established as always being a part of and never letting go. Yes, all the lifetimes through all time, space, place, dimensions, realities, universes, non-universes, parallel verses. Yeah, everywhere you decided that you'd always remember the way you were treated, always remember what happened, always be there for someone. Someone would always be there for you and they weren't. You would always be there for them and you couldn't. Yeah, and you'd never forget what happened. So all of those that you brought in to this lifetime, and to always remember it, you had to recreate it, and to never forget, you had to run the program. So all of the always and nevers that are running, would you be willing to destroy, uncreate, and remove them from the body, being, or in reality? Out on three, and they leave. One, two, three. Yeah. Yes. We still have some more. There's two more hands to go. They're saying two more hands. They'd like for me to remind you, water, salt, and sugar. When we do this work and we're chunking out things that no longer serve you, your body on a molecular level, this is physicality in the third dimension. There's bleed through from the etheric into the physical. Your bodies are playing Tetris. The molecules are going click, 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 click into place because we just chunked out a bunch of stuff. So it's going to ask for water, salt, and sugar, and it could be all three. If you get all three, like a little bit of soda, you don't have to necessarily drink like a 2 liter bottle, and it could be something without caffeine, like a shot glass or like a little 6 ounce. Just ask your body what it would like. And water, salt, and sugar has all three of those elements in it together. And sugar doesn't necessarily have to be a candy bar or ice cream. It can be like fresh fruit, has its own sugar inside. And salt, you can just Himalayan salt, Celtic salt, chips. Like, I don't have a point of view. My body's just like, now. Like strawberries, now. Okay. Chocolate banana, now. Honey. Yeah, Manny, honey. Yep. Honey. I love it. Yep. Natural honey. Cool. Yeah. Okay. You guys doing all right so far? You okay? Hanging in there, hanging on? Okay, cool. Take a deep breath in. Nice. Truth, all of your past selves that have led up to this self, that have been projected into your future selves, that have come back to this self to give it the information that it required. So you are functioning from not knowing, not willing to know, not willing to acknowledge. Yes. All of your teams are throwing cards in the pot now. They're like, I've got a king, I've got an ace, I've got a pair. Yeah, exactly. Dogmar's showing me like the money's flying out of their hands. Yes, that's what they're doing. Yes, they're like, this is the holy grail for this Wednesday. Almost said Tuesday. Yes, yes, yeah. So all of the spaces and places where you're not willing to know, where you're not willing to acknowledge, where you've decided it's better to not know, not acknowledge, not be willing to acknowledge, and not be willing to know what you know. Would you be willing now to destroy uncreated and eliminate it from your body, being, or in reality? Out on three and it leaves. 1, 2, 3. Nice. I'm gonna love watching this video, Bethany. Like again, they're going down. They're they're going down. I love it. Uh, I'm gonna fall asleep, dog. Yeah. Yes. So the body will respond in two ways, and both are completely normal. Either you're gonna need to sleep and it's immediate, or you could be tired and you're going to go to sleep early tonight, sleep in late, take a nap kind of a thing, or your body could go in the other direction and actually, plan the next reunion for 5 years for your entire family all around the world. Your body could get really excited and active in that direction. Both are normal, just bodies will put the molecules back in place in the the way that will create the most benevolent outcome. Yeah.
Yeah.
One last one before I let you guys go. Take a deep breath in. Yes, all the projections, expectations, judgments, calculations, and computations you've had about tonight, about receiving, about what you'd get, about what you'd let go of, about what would happen, about what would you'd experience. Yeah, all of that we're going to eliminate. So you have a clean slate and a fresh start energetically. Today is over. Tomorrow is a new day. It will be a great day because you choose. Out on three and it leaves. 1, 2, 3. Yes, 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 yes. Woo, amazing, amazing. Yeah. So Bethany, I'm gonna have you drop that link in there one more time so I can click on it too. I love you all. Let's see if it does it. I was doing this with a client and it did it with us on it. I don't know if I don't. Maybe we did it because she had it set up that way. I don't know. I love you guys. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for receiving today. Yeah. This is what we talk about when we say you will not be, can't possibly be, there's no way you can be the same frequency you are after you are with me. So that's the beauty. You will eliminate the lower vibrational frequencies. We will dump your cup out so you have more space in your cup to invite in that which you like to have in your life. So the link that Bethany popped up there is if you'd like to join us twice a month, uh, it's $125 a month. There's no contract. It's just a monthly thing. And we've got, I'm going to pull this up so then I can possibly share my screen if you'd like to stay. If you guys, if anyone is checking out, thank you for being here. I love you so much. So glad you're here. Let me know how you're doing. Give us some feedback tomorrow. You can either text it or WhatsApp it or email us back and let us know what shifted and changed for you, what showed up differently. So if you're popping off, thank you, thank you. I love you. Have an incredible holiday. Love you, lovely, lovely bunches. Bye. I'm going to share my screen for anyone who would like to stick around. Oh, Chrome says, allow Zoom Workplace to share your screen. Okay. Oh, it's the new computer. Okay, use the password. Quit and reopen later. Later.
Totally
That's
later.
going to be later. So much later. Yeah. All those times that we do later,
Mm.
we never get around to doing it. Okay, cool. So I think there were some people that had some questions about the quantum receiving center. That's us when we get together. We are a receiving center. We are a core. We are a magnet. We magnetize and we are an attraction. So as we raise our frequencies this way, we're dialing in to a different frequency, which has different emotions, which has different experiences, would have different relationships. So we're all going to be shifting in the quantum receiving center. So this is what it is. We meet. This is just a brief description about like who I am and what I do, but twice monthly virtual gatherings, small supportive group. You bring your biggest challenge. We will clear it. You create mental and emotional space so you can move forward. You track your stackable wins to see tangible progress over time. The replays will be included, and you can return to those moments of clarity whenever you need to. So here are some of the membership benefits. So this is what comes along with twice a month and at the 125. These are affirmation audios. So here are the audios here. You're going to get one right out of the gate when you get started. They support you emotional steadiness with gentle pacing, strengthen your sense of grounded presence, create more internal space for decisions, and return to them whenever you need a quiet moment. These are activation affirmations. So that's pretty cool. You will receive clarity prompts. Isn't this a cool picture with the glasses? You can see clearly with the glasses. So once a month, you're going to receive a question, probably through email, maybe audio, could be video, maybe a lucky month for you guys. You may get lucky that much. Who knows? It's however your teams are sending it. And it'll be a question. Basically, you will get the help you need to slow down, reconnect what it's asking. There's no tasks, no pressure, there's no homework, just space that you receive from the awareness. And it supports your steady rhythm of clarity. There's an abundance activation workshop that Bethany and I will be teaching twice a year. And that's amazing. That's like a 2-hour workshop. And these are all the benefits you will get from that workshop. Um, this is one of my most fun things here. This is a game night where we will be playing with cards. You can see sex, body up here, business, money. We've got a lot of different opportunities. And these are the benefits that you're going to see when you come to game night with us. And then gratitude done differently is a master class. And the master class is 4 weeks, one night a week. You have a journal and you get a stack of power cards with it. Changes your life. You will not be the same. We also have an infinite possibility weekend. Yeah, where we get together in person here in Florida, and there's all kind of sacred ceremonies and super fun stuff that we do. So here's how you begin, and this is what you get. It's 125. These are the things. Replays are included, affirmation audios, clarity prompts, quarterly game nights, and then you get membership pricing on the workshops and events. So you just fill this out and click complete your membership, and you will get your first affirmation and your confirmation email. So this gives you a little bit more as to why the membership works so well. The supportive rhythm that you get by meeting twice a month is huge. We saw that consistency with us being in our frequency. Would you say, Bethany, that was like definitely a bonus that people talked about?
Oh yeah. Oh, for sure. Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
You have the space, like you've got the space to do the reset, and you'll be gaining information from lots of people that'll be there with you. Trackable momentum. We have a way that we are going to start using for you to track your wins. Because it was so interesting when we talked with the people who joined us for the 6 months. We're like, so what was your favorite part? What was your favorite win? That's what it was. What was your favorite win? They're like, uh, like could not remember like the wins. And Beth and I look at her like every week y'all had stackable wins, and now you can't remember one win. It's so interesting because our brains are programmed to find the lack and not celebrate the wins. So that's when we discovered that giving you a way to track your wins, you're going to love it. Is going to be beneficial because then you can just go right to your track that you're going to be taking and keeping and moving it forward. So here are some frequently asked questions. Here you can go through if you require any of those answers. And yeah, thank you for staying. Thank you for staying. Thank you, Al. Thank you, Vladimir. Yeah. Is there anything else? Any questions about the membership program that I can answer for you? Hopping off for breakfast. Awesome. Mwah. Bye, Al. Any questions about the membership for you, Vladimir? You're good? Okay. Have an awesome